Hello everyone and welcome to my 9th ever Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This is a 4th-gen match against a subscriber called ThatPokemonTrainer. We had another match yesterday. It was a lot better in my opinion. It lasted longer. It was just better since it was a fresh match. We didn't have anything to predict off of. This one was alright, but last one was better. But I'm going to lead with Kingdra. He's going to lead off with Machamp. I'm going to Dragon Dance, knowing that Dynamic Punch is coming from a previous match. And I know I can probably live one. Probably. So I was going to Dragon Dance, and then Waterfall next turn. See how much I could do with that. And if I couldn't kill, I'd be faster, so it wouldn't matter. Kill it. Blah, 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 blah. But he gets a crit. He gets a crit. It kills me off. It's really unfortunate. It really screws me over towards the end, or later on. I go into my Dragonite now, and I Dragon Dance up, and he goes for the Stone Edge, and now I can live one and only one Stone Edge, because it's going to take me down really low. And next turn I can go for an Outrage, and try and take him out. Because I think a Max Attack Dragonite. Max Attack Dragonite with +2 attack will do a lot. I don't know if this Machamp might have some EVs and defense in it, but he goes for the Bullet Punch. It's not going to take me out. It does, 50 or so. I'm going to go for the Outrage here, and I'm going to take him down really low into Red Health. I'm tired. This is take 2 of recording this, since my first one was too long. I didn't feel like going through all the trouble of uploading 2 separate videos and putting them in the YouTube editor and blah 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 blah. So I'll get my second Outrage turn. I'm faster than him, and Bullet Punch won't kill me, so he's just going to switch out and discard me to take the Outrage. He's going to take it quite well. I do about a 4th, I think, or a little less than a 4th. This is the first time ever, actually, that I've only gotten a 2-turn Outrage. I usually get 3 turns, but first time for everything. He's gonna take this opportunity to set up his spikes. I go for the Fire Punch just to get damage off, but Scarms are usually especially defensive. I should have switched out to my Houndoom and scared him off. I don't know what I was thinking here. He's gonna do a lot. That another Fire Punch would kill him. I should have went for the Roost there. Either Roost or switch out into my Houndoom. Yeah, I brought a Houndoom to an OU match, so what? My NUs. I love my NUs. I prefer NUs and UUs to OUs anyway. But he doesn't want to take another Fire Punch, so he's going to switch out. And I actually try and go for the Roost here, but I am going to hit myself with Confusion as he goes out to his Flygon. And this is the first time I've ever hit myself in Confusion in a match too. So I'm going to get lefties. I'm going to be back in the yellow. And then I am going to go for the Roost one more time. And get as much health back as I can. Excuse me. Get as much health back as I can. I get a good chunk of health back. I am Physical Dragonite. I figured I could take one Dragon Claw and live, and then Outrage, and try and kill off this Flygon. But he gets a crit here again. And so these 2 crits really mattered to me. I think if I had my Kingdra still, and I had his Dragonite still, towards the end of the match, I would have been able to, do a lot better. I think it would have gone a lot better. I'm gonna go on my Fortress, because it can resist, Dragon Claw all day, and he hits Choice Scarfed, so he knows that. I'm gonna try and Rapid Spin here, but he does go on to his Dusknoir, predicting that quite well. Especially after our match yesterday, where I Rapid Spinned a lot. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is going to really, really, really cripple my Fortress. As I go for the Gyro Ball here, which is going to do absolutely nothing to this Dusknoir after the burn. It was just terrible, actually. I am going to get a lot more burn. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I am going to get more burn damage than Lefty's recovery. And this turn I decided to set up my Toxic Spikes. One layer of Toxic Spikes at least. he goes on to a Short Scarf Flygon. And I know this Flygon has Earthquake, because yesterday I had Earthquake, so probably the same with Flygon. So fearing that he's going to go for Earthquake, which I really shouldn't, because the Fortress can take Earthquakes all day, I end up switching out to my Gengar to avoid it, but he ends up going for the Fire Punch, which is much more likely, because I am 4 times weak to Fire. And so I should have gone out to my Houndoom in the first place. Excuse me. To take it, because I do get Flash Fire, raise the power of my Fire type moves. He's going to switch out, and I'm going to predict that because he doesn't want to give me more, so he's going to switch out. And I predict that as he goes into Swampert, and I go for the Nasty Plot. And this is why I love Houndoom, because Nasty Plot Houndoom is great. I decide here to... I opt here to go for the Dark Pulse. And that's going to do a lot to this Swampert after +2, and I think I'm max special attack. I'm a special attacking Houndoom. So this is going to do quite a lot. Another Dark Pulse will easily be able to take it out. He does go for the Earthquake. I don't know what I was thinking here. I think I could Water move. I have the Passo Berry, which will reduce Fire or Water type moves. I really do need to switch Passo Berry for the Succa Berry or Sucha Berry. That reduces the effect of Ground type, because Houndoom gets hit by Ground types way more than Water types. So it just makes more sense to have the Ground reducing Berry on there. So he's going to get really low. I'm going to go on to my Gengar and just finish off the Swampert with a Shadow Ball. He's just going to stay in to die, because there's no reason switching out. He can come back in, and I take him out later. So give him switch advantage now, but oh well. It's no big deal. He is going to go out into his Dusknoir. I am down 3 Pokemon, I think. I have this thing, Jolteon, and in Fortress left. He goes for the Shadow Sneak to take out my Gengar with ease, because god damn it. I'm sorry about that. He's going to take out my Gengar. He's going to be hit by poison. I was going to go for Shadow Ball there. I don't even know how much Shadow Ball will do. I don't run OU. I don't like OU that much. So, I'm going to go out in my Fortress now. And he's going to go out into his Flygon. And now I go for the payback here, because I'm assuming he's going to hit me with something. So, just to get some damage off. He goes out into his Flygon, though, which is going to take it quite well. Now I know the Fire Punch is coming, but all I have left, besides this Fortress, is my Jolteon. And I don't know how well Jolteon is going to take a Fire Punch, because it's not really defensive at all. It has speed, special attack EVs, I think special defense EVs. But he's not going to be able to take a Fire Punch very well. I just leave my Fortress in to die, because his burn is not going to do anything for me. Go on to my last Pokemon, which is Jolteon. And I can't use Thunderbolt because it won't affect it. I can't use Hidden Power Ground because it won't affect it. And I can't use Baton Pass because I have nothing else to switch out to. And I do have Baton Pass on this Jolteon because it's there for scouting purposes. If I need to scout out a team or something, I use the Jolteon. Which I haven't often. I used it a couple times. Double switches mainly. If I'm going to double switch out into something, I use Jolteon's Baton Pass. So I have to go for the Shadow Ball. It's going to do, whoa, bright. It's going to do, like, over half to it. And, I am going to just take it out with a second Shadow Ball. He brings in his Machamp, which I will be able to take out with another Shadow Ball. But, he, takes me out with a Bullet Punch here. And that's going to be the game. That was a good game. Like I said, I will always stick to my story that yesterday was better. I may not have been in a better position to win yesterday, but it was still a much more fun match for me. There weren't any haxes like that. But, you know, you get what you get, and I got this, and it was still a great match. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos if you liked, and feel free to PM me for matches, and have a nice day.